They cut their teeth together on New York's comedy circuit, and then they both skyrocketed to Hollywood fame. And now, 3 decades after they met, Bette Midler and Billy Crystal are joining forces on the silver screen for the first time. And they told my co-anchor, Cynthia McFadden, all about going from old friends to new co-stars.
When we would be shooting,
yeah,
and we'd have a little lull,
yeah,
and Bette would have her back to me,
right,
I would do this. Oh, Miss Stanwyck.
We met up with Bette Midler and Billy Crystal at the famed Ziegfeld Theater to talk about their new film, Parental Guidance.
I mean, I was surprised when I read that you'd never worked together before.
Never came up,
yeah.
You know. You had Meg Ryan. What did you need with me? Now you're older.
That's true.
Oh, God. Oh.
Hard to believe it was more than 2 decades ago when Harry met Sally.
I'll have what she's having.
Go get him, baby!
And nearly 10 years before that when Midler made her motion picture debut in The Rose. Of course, the two have gone on to make us laugh year after year. He was Mr. Saturday Night.
We were just trying to get back at our ex-husbands.
She started a First Wives Club.
You have to pay.
But despite all their glittering success, they are 2 stars whose stars never crossed. Until now.
And it was a thrill that you offered me the gig.
Well, there was no one else. Everybody else.
That's sweet. Now, do you
No,
mean
everybody
that?
else didn't make sense with me.
Oh, come on. Meryl turned you down. Face it.
All right.
The new film was an idea hatched up by Crystal from an experience with his real-life wife.
Where Janice and I were babysitting for our 2 granddaughters for 6 days. And on the 7th day, I rested and came and we worked together. And then came into the office and said, all right, here's the movie.
And we need someone to watch the kids, so I was wondering, would you want to?
We'd love to.
The 2 still didn't know each other very well before shooting started. And since they were playing an old married couple, they thought they better fix that.
So we had a date. We went to the movies.
A date?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we said, we should just be married.
To a point.
Yeah. No, we weren't. We didn't talk to each other.
That's
we got
right.
the directions wrong.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
It was like a real date.
That's right.
Are you going to eat that? You really want to eat that? Are you sure? We did my right?
You really are married.
Yeah, really.
Back. Did you have fun with the boys? Look at this place. We're going to have to call FEMA.
The film also stars 3 adorable kids and Marissa Tomei as their uptight mother. But this one isn't just about the laughs.
Well, as the great Yogi Berra once said, it ain't over till it's over.
Crystal plays Artie, a minor league baseball announcer.
I love this job. I'm fired?
He's just lost his job. He's 60 years old. What is he going to do with himself now? His dream is faded. He's never going to be the announcer. And he passes this on to the young grandson, who then does
Don't
it.
tell the
Well,
Yeah.
All right. Well,
What's wrong with you?
Well, they can cut that part
I'm
out.
cutting that
They
out.
can cut that part out. Who then finds himself through my
Spoiler
dream.
alert. Spoiler alert.
Artie?
Midler, as she does in our interview, plays his protector and the movie's truth teller.
She looks like a 12-year-old widow.
So you're not a grandmother yet.
No, my goodness, I've forbidden my daughter to become pregnant. Just until I'm ready, right?
And you now have 4
We'll be 4
grandchildren?
in March. We have 3, they're 9, 6, and 3, and the new one's coming in mid-March.
The heart of the film is the differences between generations, the old rules for raising kids and the new ones.
There's a real moment in that where I'm coloring in the coloring book. That happened to me with Dylan. She was 4 at the time, and I finished my menu.
Honey, draw whatever your imagination tells you.
And I actually said,
What's the point of having lines?
and I got the elbow from Janice going, what's the matter with you? So we put it in the movie.
That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. It's very avant-garde.
Picasso.
Right. It's like nobody, there aren't winners and losers. We all just want to play. And that plays itself out in the baseball.
There are no outs in this game.
No outs. How is that possible?
They hit until they get on base.
Seriously?
They stay up until they get a hit.
And
Every
then
game ends in a tie. There's no winners, there's no losers. And Artie can't take it.
You were out.
No, I'm not.
Oh, yeah. Turner, you struck him out.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You're out.
No, I'm not.
You're out.
No, I'm not.
3 strikes, you're out.
You're out.
Well, it's not boring anymore.
I think the new way of raising kids has some really good things about it.
Some great things.
Some great things, and I think no abuse, no beating, no saying you'll never amount to anything. I mean, all that is like, I'm glad a lot of that's gone. I am. But on the other hand, you know, everybody is the same, you know, everyone is equal. Everyone is equal to a degree, except some people have a lot more talent than others. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that has to be accommodated.
Before you brush off their parental guidance, consider this.
We did some research about the two of you.
Yes.
Do you know that the two of you share something that's very uncommon in Hollywood?
No, what is that? Long marriages. Long marriages.
Well, I mean, it's fascinating because it would be hard to find.
We're swapping next week.
43 years in June.
Oh, I gotten you. Whatever
Isn't that
that
amazing?
means.
Yeah.
28.
28.
So
there's 71 years of marriage here.
I've been married since I was born.
So what's good about getting older?
Not a damn thing.
Do you feel smarter?
I do. I feel like I know a lot more. I feel like I handle situations better.
I worried a lot in those
me
days.
too.
I worried a lot. I was always worried, and I was so anxious. Terribly, terribly anxious, and now I'm not anxious anymore because a lot of it's behind me.
Yeah.
You know what grandparenting is? A second chance.
That's pretty good.
And their new movie reminds us there's still a lot to come from Bette and Billy.
I love getting a chance to make this. I appreciate everything that I do a lot better than I did when I was 40.
You take nothing for granted.
You sound like a happy man.
Getting there. Getting there.